Emma, welcome to the show. How can I help you today?
So, I have a fiasco at my workplace. So I'm vegan. So I need to bring my own vegan lunch to work, and I usually leave it in the communal fridge that we have, and someone's been eating my food. So I have no lunch and I have to go out and buy lunch, which
Interesting. So do you all have a system for that sort of thing? Like people write their names on it or anything, or is it just kind of a free for all?
It's kind of a free for all right now.
Okay.
It's only happened 3 or 4 times so far.
Wow.
But it's very inconsistent.
Is it a large workplace?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have about like 50 people in our office.
Okay, so there's just no way to know who's taking your food.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And so basically you're bringing in food specially made for you, and then you have to go off and pay for other food that you would rather not eat because someone's basically stealing your food.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically.
Yeah. Okay. First of all, have you spoken to anybody about this yet? Have you talked to like a supervisor or anything like that?
Yeah, I've talked to a supervisor, and they basically have told me write your name on it. I've tried that, and they're just like, if it's really that important, you should just like have your own fridge or make sure to leave it like outside of the communal fridge, since it's not like they can have security cameras in there or anything.
What do you think about that idea of like, because I'll give you an anecdote on my end. So I'm also basically vegan, and when I've had to go into client offices and I've had to bring my lunch to client offices, and I know everybody puts their stuff in the refrigerator, what I started doing was I bought my own little insulated cooler so that I didn't have to try to fit it into the refrigerator and I wouldn't get it confused with other people and stuff like that. And I just put it in my own little insulated cooler, and that cooler really keeps things cold for quite a long time, and it solved that issue. I'm curious, like, would that be a problem to just put it in your own kind of cooler?
No, I don't think so. That'd be a great idea.
And okay, and you have like a desk or something where you could store it at during the day?
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, it's hard to hold people accountable when we don't know who's doing it. So I think the easiest suggestion might be to just place it at your desk if you can. Is it stuff you have to warm up, or is it just you can eat it cold?
It depends on what I'm feeling. Sometimes I'll do leftovers from the previous night, or I'll make a sandwich.
Okay.
Or just a bunch of like fruit and veggies.
Okay. So I mean, some of these coolers nowadays, they're very sophisticated and they can keep things cold for like 5 or 6 hours. So
oh wow.
Yeah, so it's nice. It's not like the old coolers where you bring it and it gets warm in like an hour or something. So
Yeah.
Well, I would say that the simplest solution is usually the best. So can you try that, and hopefully it works, and like that kind of solves the problem. Is there anything else going on that you feel like people are not being held accountable, or is that kind of the main thing right now?
Yeah, that's kind of the main thing. I mean, it's a very big office. Like people sort of come in and out.
That's it.
So it may not even be someone that works there. So that's why it's sort of hard to hold people accountable.
Who knows? There could be someone like sneaking in from the outside every day and just like grabbing the good looking food. You never know.
Yeah.
So protect your food. Put it in your cooler.
Definitely.
All right. Well, hopefully that was helpful. I appreciate you coming on.
Oh, no, definitely was. Thank you for having me.
Thanks, Emma.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for tuning into the Peacebuilding with Dr. Pollack show. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more workplace conflict advice. Share on social media if you think your friends and colleagues would benefit from this episode. And if you have a workplace conflict and want to be a caller on our show, for free coaching and advice, please email podcast@pollackpeacebuilding.com. Thanks.